everyone. How are y'all doing today? I hope y'all are doing well. I am doing well today. I'm actually getting a little exercise because I've been slacking. Yeah, I've been slacking. But as they say, life be lifing, so that's why I've been slacking. But however, I was sitting here and I just started thinking about, and I know it's gonna sound weird to some of y'all, but I was thinking about angels, right? And now don't get me wrong, I don't know the Bible like that, but I know it's something in the Bible where it's saying that be careful how you treat people because they could be an angel and you're not aware that they are, right? And them being angels, they work closely with the Most High. So in saying that, you could go against an angel not knowing they're an angel, right? And that's something that you don't want to do. But and I was thinking to myself, like, how society has painted us this picture of what angels, like what they look like, like they're like these little white, little chubby people with little rosy cheeks and little curly, perfect curly hair with the wings and sometimes with the little harp, and then they float and levitate, and it's just like, I hope y'all don't believe that. But however, I don't believe that angels look like that at all. I truly don't. A matter of fact, I believe that angels look just like me and you. And I say that to say, because remember now, we are spirit within a vessel, right? So if we were to take this vessel away, right, you could have an angelic spirit, but nobody knows because you're in these vessels, right? So I say that to say, I was just thinking to myself, I was like, how you see people, homeless people, just people that you wouldn't even think that could be an angel, right? But because we have been brainwashed by society, to believe that an angel is supposed to be a certain way, talk a certain way, look a certain way, then we don't think that people can be the angels. So that's just like seeing a homeless person, and in your mind, not everybody, but in some people's mind, it's like, there's no way they could be an angel. And it's only based on what? Because they're homeless and because they look a certain way. But that doesn't mean that within their vessel, they are not angelic, right? So in saying that, we get so caught up on the outside, right, that we don't believe that angels look a certain way or appear a certain way. Matter of fact, to me, angels are people. Angels are not defined as far as like what they look like. If you drink, if you cuss sometimes, if you gamble, if you do anything that, you know what I'm saying, outside of what society says that an angel should do or what an angel should portray or look like, and that's how we go wrong right there, right? Because you could be entertaining an angel, but because you're thinking that an angel wouldn't do certain things, or they wouldn't look a certain way, or they wouldn't listen to certain music, that there's no way in the world that they can be an angel. Like, because we assume that angels, they play harps and they listen to like angelic music, and all that right there, and it's just like, no. And so in saying that, you could be working with an angel. Your neighbor could be an angel. Somebody in your family could be an angel. Like, anybody could be an angel, right? Because we have to look at their actions. Like, somebody that has a good heart. Now, am I saying that everybody that has a good heart is an angel? No, I'm not. No, I'm not. But I'm talking about those that don't appear to be angelic, right? And because they don't appear to be angelic, we just assume that they're not, because society has told us that if somebody's not looking a certain way or behaving a certain way, that they can't be an angel. But have you ever thought about, and I know I'm going deep, sometimes I go deep like this. Have you ever thought about this, when you see somebody and they're homeless, that they could be an angel, right? And that vessel. That maybe God placed this angel in this vessel in a certain situation to see what people would do. Like if you saw a homeless person, would you offer them something? Would you give them, would you gift them? Would you bless them with something? Right? Now, most people probably wouldn't. But if you knew that person was truly an angel, then would you do it? I believe that you would, right? And it's not about the amount of money or anything or whatever you gifted them. It's just the fact that you find it in your heart to gift people, right? And it's like, I just truly feel like that I know myself that I've been in situations where I come across people that are, that don't have a home, and I gift them. And in my mind, it's like, I just don't believe, I know what I see. So what I'm saying is, I see them and they're people, but I try to look deeper. Like, what if this person is of God, and what if this person is an angel, right? And it's just portraying this, this character, right? Just to see who would be giving. Just to see who heart would be big enough to assist them in some kind of way, right? And honestly, when you're really doing something from your heart anyway, it doesn't matter whether you really think they're an angel, if they're not. I mean, I'm just saying, overall, like, if we have it, we should give, right? It's not about the amount. It's about what's in your heart, right? So, because if you're giving something to somebody and it's not really from your heart, then you might as well keep it, right? But if it's coming from your heart, whether it's $1, 50 cents, whatever it is, a nickel, it don't matter. But if it's coming from your heart, right, that's going to always come back to you. Now, if you're doing it for show, right, and it's not from your heart, well, it don't work like that, right? Because everything that we do, everything that we put out there comes back to us. So if we putting out something for other people to see, right, because we're only doing it for show, right, well, that's not going to come back around to you in a favorable way, right? Because it wasn't from your heart. And God looks at your heart, right? In whatever you do, whether you giving, really just on an everyday basis, right? But I'm just using homeless people because I know a lot of times I see people that don't have a home and how people just walk past them, and, and even if you don't even give something to somebody, right? Or give them, you could just to say hello, how you doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, that in itself, I think God sees that as good, right? Because if you speak to somebody, whether you have anything to gift them or not, but if you really truly mean it when you speak to them, it's going to come back to you. And when we understand that everything that we put out into the universe comes back to us in one form or another, right? And I know y'all probably saying, well, you done left the subject about angels. Truly I have. Truly I have and I haven't. But it's like, it's really even bigger than that, because it's just like how we just put people in boxes based on what society has taught us or told us, and we miss the whole picture, right? We miss the whole thing, right? That's just like somebody telling you that somebody's evil, and then you assume that they are because of what somebody told you, and you have no idea. But then when you come in contact with the person, they're not evil at all, right? And then you find out that somebody told you something that was false. Why is that happening? And I find like that's happening a lot. That is happening because people are not using their own minds, right? People are letting other people manipulate them, right? I know, but I'm just saying, I know it might be all over the place, but it's just how I'm feeling. You know what I'm saying? It's just how I'm feeling, because I just see it so much, that when we get out of the mindset of stop looking at people and analyzing them and having them on a microscope, trying to figure out who they are, right, when we have no idea. especially when it's based on what hearsay or what others tell you about someone. And I'm saying, find out for yourself, right? Find out for yourself. And then you'll truly know. Because one person's experience with one person may not be the same experience that you have with that person, right? And in my mind, it's just like, if you truly, like, I'm just saying, right, an angel, if you are an angel, you a guy like this, right? Now I'm talking about somebody I'm not even talking about homeless. I'm just talking about like a regular person. Like myself, perhaps. Like myself. I'm going to use myself, right? I could be an angel, right? And some people may say, well, no, there's no way you can be an angel because we know your past and we know the things you've done in your life, so there's no way you can be an angel, right? That's not true. As I said, life be lifing, right? But people love to put you under a microscope, and people like to attack you with your past, right? As to say, well, we know what you've done in your past, so there's no way you can be an angel, right? As though people can't change. As though people can't elevate, right? Or as if people can't be better versions of themselves. Like, I think people think like that in a lot of cases because of the fact that they not being a better version of themselves, right? They can't be. Because if you're sitting up there judging somebody, right, saying that they can't be this and they can't be that, oh no, she couldn't be an angel because, yeah, I saw her at the liquor store, right? She had a Michelob. Hey, that's the only beer I can think of. But point being is, it doesn't matter if I drink a Michelob, right? God, what does God look at? God looks at your heart. I don't care what nobody say, and you can go against that, but I'm just telling you right now that God looks at your heart. And if your heart ain't right, then you need to get it right, right? And you can start by stop judging people and find out about people, right, for yourself, right? Stop letting people manipulate your mind out here, because what it's going to do is it's going to create karma for you, right? And as I said on a previous video, we are in judgment season. So the last thing we want to be doing is creating more karma for ourselves, right? Based on judging others when we don't even know them, right? Just think about if you're judging or attacking or doing whatever you're doing to one of God's angels in a vessel, but you don't know that they're an angel, right? Because we don't take the time to know or figure out or use our own minds, right? And then the next thing you know, some kind of way, God shows you that this person was an angel all along. And you've done terrible things to this angel. Hey, I'm just coming up with a story, y'all. I'm just saying. I'm just making a point, right? It's just a scenario, right? And then you find out that they are God's angel, right? And then that you can't take what people need to understand. Once you do something, you can't take it back. You can say you can take it back, like, you know what, I take it back, but you perform the action, right? So you can't take it back because you've done it. Now that would be between you and God, if you know what I'm saying. If you to be forgiven for whatever you've done towards His angels or chosen ones, or whatever title you want to give it, right? But as I said, it's judgment season, right? And I don't believe that people understand that or understand what that means, right? I believe some of them are figuring it out, but you always had them hard-headed ones that, you just always had them hard-headed ones that they can only see through those judgmental eyes, right? But those judgmental eyes, they never turn those eyes around on themselves, right? Because it's easier to, judge other people, right? As though we have it all together, right? And I'm going to just say, no, we don't have it all together. That is true. But in the same token, don't be judging other people when you can't even look at your own self and your own situation, right? But anyway, guys, let me stop, because I can go on and on about that right there. But I was sitting here at the park. I only did about a mile. By the time I make it home, maybe it'll be about 3 miles. I don't know, or close to 3 miles. But I want you guys to have a beautiful day. I love y'all. Y'all keep the vibration high. Stay in your peace, right? Don't let nobody take you out of your peace. Because when I tell you, they out here trying to take you out your peace. And once again, I said it on a previous video. They're only doing that because they don't have peace within themselves, right? And so when people don't have peace within themselves, they want to disturb yours, right? Because they want you to be just like them, the crab in the barrel. They don't want nobody else to climb out. I'm just saying. Thank y'all. Y'all have a beautiful day. Bye-bye.